What's up, fam of Liberty, and also everyone else who's watching this video who isn't following our channel for some unknowable, mystifying, unfathomable reason. It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, the artist formerly known as Admin Tim. I'm the founder of the Sons of Liberty, and that's my cat, Mikey. If you're new to this channel, I know what you might be thinking, so let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck neo-Nazi sympathizer Elon Musk. Fuck GOP politicians. Fuck the billionaire elite class that has its fucking boot on the neck of just about every American citizen. This channel and its comment sections are not a safe space for bootlicking simps, for a convicted felon, adjudicated rapist, wish.com fascist oligarch, failed insurrectionist, if I've forgotten anything else, wannabe authoritarian tyrant, his sugar daddy, the world's biggest supervillain manchild from South Africa that nobody fucking elected. Now that you know where I stand on things, if you're still here, and you're not aggressively rage typing shitposts into the comments box like a triggered snowflake baby back cup piss baby, and you like our message content and the cut of my jib, then maybe consider following this channel after you watch this video. Or don't. My jib gonna be just fine without you. I got another Sons of Liberty merch store update from Etsy. Since the store did some decent performance in the search results thanks to Amanda of Flower and Earth Soaps, yes, you should definitely check her store out if you like to smell good and be clean, I was able to finagle an email from Etsy. Also because when I first opened the store and was selling shirts for a Ukraine charity, their finance department head got involved to help my account out, and I never got rid of that email. Anyway, so the Deny, Defend, Depose shirt and the Make Billionaires Afraid Again shirt aren't coming back even if I remove the free Luigi tag. But I did point out the absurdity of them allowing Nazi and Confederacy shirts, which are, and I quote, items that glorify human suffering or tragedies, including items that praise or honor perpetrators of violence, as that was the specific clause that I'm not allowed to discuss with you. Some of the links that I provided to them got taken down, so winner, winner, chicken dinner, I guess. Anyway, I put up over 21 new designs and variants yesterday, some long sleeve racerback tank top or women's cut shirt variants of existing designs, as well as a few new ones that were requested in my comment section. I asked my Etsy contact to review everything in the web store so that I wouldn't be penalized later for something that they overlooked, so maybe we don't get taken down. Today's topic is going to be about safety at rallies and protests. Fam of Liberty VIP Kevin has created a protest checklist, which I'm linking in the YouTube and Facebook video descriptions, along with Amanda's shop that I referenced before. Kevin's checklist is a mix of advice, proactive steps, and some of the gear that I've talked about in recent videos. And again, for the people playing this video on 2x and 3x speeds, that link is in the YouTube and Facebook video descriptions. We're also going to talk about the prospect of violence at rallies. You should be aware, and this is not to scare anybody, but to better inform you, you should be aware that there is a possibility of far left and far right agitators and bad faith actors showing up and trying to wreak havoc and sow chaos. There's also a counter march planned for the Washington, D.C. march, and I think there are a few at some of the other protests, of which there are many across the country. The Sons of Liberty organization and the member base that I call the Fam of Liberty, because yay inclusion, the Fam of Liberty and our hardworking staff members are not going to these protests looking to start trouble or to find trouble or to get involved in trouble. In a previous video, I said something to the effect of, if you're not a sheepdog, then get behind the sheepdogs, and apparently that nuance may have been lost on some people who missed an earlier video where I talked about what that is, or they've just never been acquainted with the sheepdog mentality. What that means is, in plain spoken layman's terms, is that if we're at a rally doing our protesting and some motherfucker starts shit, regardless of who it is, your immediate reaction should be to get the fuck away. If they start shit in your immediate vicinity, you want to get behind someone like, say, Big Sarge. I'm not particularly tall, but I am particularly stout, and since I've been in places where dudes were actively trying to kill me with guns and bombs and shit, there's not a whole lot that makes me afraid or cower. So you stand a better chance of self-extracting by getting behind someone like me who can take care of himself and others around him by using me as your human meat shield as I watch your 12 and you watch my 6 and we both get the fuck out. That's what that means. Let me say it again. We are not going to start some shit, period. We're there to loudly protest for all the fucking good it'll do since Congress and its associated entities are a bunch of bitch-made cucks. That's right, fam. Jack Smith's report was released, and the biggest takeaway that Donald Trump was so obviously fucking guilty of conspiracy to defraud the United States and conspiracy to deprive citizens of voting rights that Jack Smith and his team were absolutely convinced they could obtain an indictment and guilty verdict. The only reason they did not do a full court press is because Trump won the election. So anyway, we're there to loudly protest. And to be clear, the news media is already reporting that Congress is afraid of liberals doing their own January 6th, so all of us need to mind our P's and Q's and watch out for rabble-rousing agitators so that we don't get swept up in any kind of weird mob mentality. Heads on a swivel, because staying frosty won't be a problem when you're protesting in the cold. Don't let anyone drive you to do dumb, violent shit because law enforcement and Congress are afraid. Let them fear us, but let them hear us. That's the extent of what we're there for. If you're not on the same page, then don't fucking show up and don't fucking stand with the fam of liberty. I cannot be any more clear than that. The resistance starts with us. To that end, we've begun organizing local Sons of Liberty chapters by region. Don't ask me in my comment sections if we have chapters in such and such state. The answer will be get on Discord, because rule number 1 of Sons of Liberty Fight Club is that we don't talk about Sons of Liberty Fight Club. I have this whole ass video on a subject called OPSEC, and if it's a foreign concept to you, then you need to watch that video. And I also submit to you that some of you need to rewatch it. I hawk the shit out of the Sons of Liberty Discord server because social media oligarchs like Mark Zuckerberg and Shadow Puppet Elon Musk can't deplatform us on Discord. They can't mute or censor our content. I, however, do in fact censor our content on Discord for fed posting or violent or graphic content because it's against Discord's terms of service, and we're not going to let anybody jeopardize the community that you all have built on our Discord server. Discord isn't just a chat platform. We do have sections for things like gamers, but we also have helpful resources in specific regions, and you can learn about things like self-defense, firearms, victory gardens. I'm still trying to get over that one. Your bug out bags, shit hits the fan, contingency plans. There's off-topic stuff, places for you to post your art and cosplay. There's a place for veterans called the DD-214 Blanket Fort. There's a place for you to post your written word content, music, just bullshitting around. You get updates from our social media, which makes our Discord ping heavy thanks to the webhooks that we use to integrate our various social media notifications. You can disable those in the channel that's called Ping Roll. If you are having trouble with Discord, I have this whole ass YouTube tutorial on how to Sons of Liberty Discord. Start with that video if you need help. The invite link to our Discord is in the Throatpunch at the end of this video and most of our other videos. That invite link is also in the YouTube video description. It's also in the YouTube and TikTok channel descriptions. If you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in some of my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, if Etsy doesn't take me down for content violations. The merch store is listed in the link tree in our TikTok and YouTube channel descriptions. On YouTube and Facebook, it's also in the video description. I put up new merch all the time, such as the Oregon Trail, hashtag not sorry shirts, the 20-some variants that went up yesterday per your requests. As I've said before, a lot of the designs in the merch, like a Mikey t-shirt and a Cunning Linguist t-shirt, these designs get added specifically because you request them in my comment sections, or you send them to me for free 99. I promise you that I am not this funny or creative, even though some of y'all seem to think so. If you like our video content, then you're in for one great big fucking surprise, because we've got a whole social media presence on a bunch of other platforms. So we would appreciate it if you would follow us on all of our other socials, whichever ones that you've got. The various socials that we have are listed in the Throatpunch at the end of our videos and the link tree, which can be found on the channel description. On YouTube and TikTok, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. A little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, then apparently you already know this. TikTok's going away on the 19th, so fuck that platform, fuck their censorship, fuck their IP theft, fuck them for censoring and shadow banning us there. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. Go find the relevant Sons of Liberty accounts on whichever platform and share our content, because it's probably posted there already. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us at least 7 words in the comments. Why 7 words? Because posting at least 7 words in the comments section is the magic number for the algorithm to decide that your engagement on our content is more meaningful and thought-provoking than a drive-by LOL or yeah, or you said it, or whatever. So it sees your meaningful content engagement and it decides that it should suggest our videos and our channel to people who watch the same things that you watch. That algorithm also works on most other social media platforms, so be cognizant of that on places where you support your favorite content creators. If you have watched this video all the way to the end and you somehow can't think of anything to say that isn't like a bunch of emojis or whatever, but you want to engage with the algorithm and help the algorithm, then the phrase, "I made it to the end, Big Sarge," is actually 8 words, so you can be an overachiever. And again, that's if you can't think of anything else to say. There's nothing in here that provokes some other comment or whatever. 2 claps and a Rick. 1 team, 1 fight. Woo! And now it's time for the Throatpunch!